Monday Ifeanyi, the head of True Light Salvation Ministry based here in Palma Mayoka. It's good to have you with us, sir.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, we'll be speaking about the unity of Africans as a body. So how do you see the ceremony so far?
Well, I thank God for what is happening today. It is good for Africa to come together in unity. The Bible says how good and pleasant for brethren to dwell together in unity. If Africa can unite, Africa will win. The reason why we are where we are today because there is no unity in Africa. Africa are blessed. Africa are the blessed or the envy joy of the whole world. Why we are still suffering because we lack unity and because we lack leadership. If we have a good leader that can unite Africa, Africa will be the best place to go in the whole world. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. So what do you think we can put in place that can break this barrier of disunity among Africans?
Leadership.
Leadership?
Leadership.
Don't you think language is a barrier?
No, language is never a barrier. The whole world. In Europe, they speak French, they speak German, Dutch, they speak Italy, they speak Spanish, they speak Portuguese, they speak a lot of languages in Europe, yet they are united. Language is a blessing to Africa. That's one of the colorful we have in Africa. The problem is leadership. If we get the leadership right, we can get Africa right.
What about the culture? Can you compare the culture of where we are living and that of Africa? How is it possible for you to merge both?
Where we are living now, in Europe and Africa. Yeah, Africa culture is godly. Africa culture are blessed culture. Africa culture are with dignity. Africa culture are moral. You cannot compare Africa culture, dressing or otherwise. We are natural the way God created us, and we are blessed with our culture. And to compare the two, you live in Europe here, you can see the difference. We are blessed with our culture, and I'm proud with Africa culture.
Let's talk about integration system.
Yeah.
We are Africans. We came to this part of the world.
Yeah.
You hear people saying the language here is a barrier. Apart from the language, do you think in business-wise, the government has made it for foreigners to thrive in business?
Yeah, first of all, language is not a barrier. When you go to any place, get to any place, first of all, you integrate. You will not change their language, you will not change them to speak your language because you are in their land. The Bible speaks to the Israelites that were taken to captive. It said, this place you are now, dwell there, marry there, plant there, harvest there. Because God knows why we are here. He knows why He brought us here. First thing we need to do is to integrate through the language system. Number two, whatsoever system they pursued here in the economical wise, it goes to everyone. If you are a Spanish person, you open a business, you pay the same tax that I'm going to pay. All we need is to have the idea of what to do. The problems we face here, which I said the other day in the interview, we can prosper in our business here if we know what to do. Now, we have a very few population of Africa here, very few. We are not up to 5% of the population here. Then you are going to open a business. You open an Africa-only business. How do you expect to drive in a system where there are only 5% that is going to patronize you among 100? That's one of the problems we face. Yes, you have to have a rethink. Think of what we move in that land. Know what you like to do. Because if you do what you like to do, my brother, you get the profit of what you are doing.
Thank you, sir. Let's go back to the issue on Clef Night. Do you think the man has set a pace in the near future?
Wow, so great. I never expected what I'm saying today. When he came to me and invited me to, I was glad. And I really appreciate him, and I pray God Almighty will help him to go higher. This is the first of its kind to bring all African, not only African, all part of the world together under one roof. This thing has been done some years ago when we were leading Nigeria Unidad. But since then, there is no man, single man, or one company that have come to do such thing. I really appreciate him. He has done great things. He has set a good example. I think we should support him in prayer, in patronage, in otherwise. We should help him to grow, because this is a man from Nigeria. He's not a man from other part of the continent, but he's a man from Nigeria that have used the wisdom he has to bring such things together. I foreseen a greater television station tomorrow if we will sell it out to the whole world and support him. I believe the sky will be his limit.
Thank you very much, Pastor Prince Ifeanyi. It's a pleasure talking to you, sir.
God bless you. God bless you, my brother. You are blessed.
Thank you, sir. Amen. Thank you, sir. We'll be speaking to Pastor Prince Monday Ifeanyi, the spiritual head of True Light Salvation Gospel Church of God here in Palma de Mallorca. Thank you very much.
God bless you. God bless you.